Dear friends, peace and joy of Christ to all of you. I'm Father Daniel Pereira from the Archdiocese of Goa, India. I've been visiting Santa Maria for past 7 years, and our beloved pastor, Father George Mokel, requested me if I could share with you what could be the positive experiences and the challenges of this COVID-19. As you see, my friends, this is our church, and this church is empty. It's been 5 months, it's been empty, and I'm waiting for my people to come back to the church. As much as I'm waiting for the people to come back to the church, the people are eagerly waiting for the opening of our churches. Well, one of the positive experiences of this pandemic will be the empowerment of families. What we have seen is during this lockdown period, people were restricted to their homes. So they came together, the parents and the children came together, they shared time in prayer. So the families became a domestic church. It became a grassroots church. And this is one of the positive outcome of this pandemic. Secondly, I would put the solidarity that the people showed with their neighbors, with the less fortunate ones and the strangers. During this time, there was scarcity of food. People did not have money to buy food. So those who had money, those who had food, they shared their food, their resources with the neighbors, with the strangers. And I could feel that the early Christian community was in practice during this period of time. And then another positive outcome would be that we got connected to our families, to our community through internet, through virtual connections. We had social media through which we conducted a talent hunt where children put up their talents of singing, crafts, and dancing. And this is how we were continuously feeding our parishioners with information and different activities through the social media. So we were virtually connected to our parishioners. As far as the challenges are concerned, a lot of challenges came in view of this pandemic. One of the challenge was very strong and very evident was the economic resources. Most of the people lost their jobs, so they had no jobs, they did not had a routine regular income, so they were finding it's very difficult to meet the needs of their day. Many of our young people, many of our family members of our parishioners are working abroad, so they lost their jobs, so they had to pay their rents, they were finding it very difficult, and was economic limitation was a great difficulty that our people face. The secondly, our young people, some of them, they were stranded in other parts of the state. They could not travel back home. There were some young people who had lost their jobs. They were in a foreign countries, especially many were working as sailors on the cruise liners. They lost their jobs. So as a result of which our young people were a little bit in a depressive mood, did not know what will be their future. They can't see their future bright for next 2 years. This is also a great challenge that we are facing. And finally, our elderly generation, they used to come for Mass. They used to sit together. They would chat with their friends. They would spend time in friendship, in fellowship. But due to this pandemic and churches being closed, they are feeling they've been held hostage in their own homes, and as a result of which they are feeling lonely, isolated, and kind of a depression. So these are basically the challenges that our parishioners are facing. I take this as a golden opportunity for me to share this positive as well as the challenges, and I earnestly and sincerely thank the pastor, Father George Mokel, and the pastoral team for giving me this opportunity to share my experience during this pandemic. May God bless us all, and may our Blessed Virgin Mary, the patroness of Santa Orinda Santa Maria, guide us and protect us, especially from this pandemic COVID-19. Stay safe, stay holy. God willing, we will meet soon.